to get my back blown out in peace. You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old?
A new chapter of chaos just hit the Teyana Iman drama saga, and this time, things got physical. The situation exploded in public when a wild screaming match broke out between Iman Shumpert and a man rumored to be Teyana Taylor's new bae. The heated argument was caught on video and quickly spread like wildfire online. The footage is raw, intense, and packed with personal jabs that no one saw coming. Fans couldn't believe their eyes as two grown men nearly came to blows in broad daylight. The energy was explosive. Voices raised, tempers flared, and insults were flying. The shocking part? One of them screamed, "She chose me now, move on," which only poured fuel on an already blazing fire. Iman got directly in the man's face, visibly shaking with rage as others around them tried to calm things down. Meanwhile, Teyana could be seen nearby, visibly distressed, trying to de-escalate the confrontation, but clearly overwhelmed. The man's identity hasn't been confirmed yet, but this moment just turned him into a major player in Teyana's already messy public story. The fight reportedly happened outside a private music industry event in Los Angeles. According to insiders, Iman showed up uninvited and definitely wasn't expecting to see Teyana with another man. Witnesses claim Iman froze the moment he saw the two together, and his whole energy shifted. From that point on, things escalated fast. The new guy, trying to defend Teyana's space, told Iman to respect boundaries, which only made Iman snap. That's when he allegedly accused the man of playing stepdad too fast, suggesting he felt disrespected and replaced. The Fati man didn't hold back either. He clapped back with harsh words of his own, refusing to back down. Someone nearby started recording, and now the whole internet has a front row seat to the drama. You can hear everything clearly: the yelling, the anger, the chaos. Security did step in eventually, pulling the two apart, but by then the damage was already done. This incident instantly became a trending topic, with people everywhere trying to figure out what really happened and what it means for the future. During the chaos, Teyana looked completely caught in the middle, unsure who to support. She physically tried to place herself between the two men, hoping to calm things down, but her efforts were drowned out by the shouting. Her face said it all: frustration, confusion, maybe even heartbreak. Once things settled, she reportedly left the venue in tears, being guided out through a back entrance by close friends. She was overheard saying, "This is not what I wanted at all." And that sentiment really struck a chord with fans. It's clear Teyana was blindsided by how public and ugly things got. People who know her say she's been trying hard to keep things peaceful since the breakup and focus on her healing. A screaming match outside a public venue is the last thing she needed. Now, her image, her privacy, and her emotional health are all under pressure. Teyana never asked for this spectacle, but now, it's threatening to define her current chapter. From Iman's side, things seem to be even more complicated. Sources close to him say he wasn't there to start anything. He just wanted to check on his daughter. But the moment he saw another man around her and Teyana, especially acting like family, something inside him snapped. Iman reportedly told friends that he felt completely disrespected and blindsided, saying, "He's not her dad, I am." People close to him believe he's still emotionally attached to Teyana, and that attachment showed in how he reacted. Witnesses say his response wasn't logical. It was emotional, almost desperate. He hasn't said anything publicly since the fight, but insiders say he's now exploring legal options to make sure his rights as a father are protected. There's even talk that he thinks the new relationship is just a tool to provoke him, and that it's working. Iman's pride, his role as a father, and his personal feelings are all wrapped up in this, and he's not ready to walk away quietly. The man at the center of this new firestorm has not been officially identified, but fans are doing their detective work. Some believe he's an R&B artist who worked with Teyana recently, maybe someone who got close during a collaboration. Others say he might be part of her security team or inner circle, based on how comfortable and confident he seemed. In the video, he was dressed in full designer gear and clearly not afraid to stand his ground. His demeanor said he was used to being around drama and wasn't intimidated by Iman at all. Over the past few weeks, fans have started noticing Teyana, with this mystery man at multiple events. Dinners, concerts, fashion shows, even a kid's birthday party. Their chemistry looks natural and affectionate, which only fuels the speculation that there's something deeper going on. Still, Teyana hasn't said anything about a relationship, keeping things as private as possible. But after this viral fight, privacy might not be possible anymore. The internet, as expected, is in complete chaos over the recent unfolding of events. Social media platforms, especially Twitter, are buzzing with memes, emotional outbursts, and hot takes reacting to the now viral video. Reactions are pouring in from every corner, reflecting a divided audience. Some people are taking direct aim at Iman, accusing him of not being able to let go, and insisting that he should accept the reality of the situation and allow Teyana to move on with her life. This group believes that clinging on to the past is only making things worse for everyone involved, especially for their child. On the other hand, a large number of people are standing in Iman's corner. They sympathize with the emotional toll that comes with watching a family dynamic unravel so publicly and so quickly. To them, his reaction is understandable, even if not ideal. Then there's a third group of spectators who are shifting their focus toward the new man in Teyana's life. These voices are skeptical and critical, accusing him of entering the picture too soon, suggesting that he should have waited before becoming so involved in what is still a sensitive and evolving family situation. Some even claim he lacks the maturity to navigate such delicate terrain and should take a step back before things escalate further. A tweet that perfectly captured the general sentiment went viral, reading, "Why does this feel like an episode of a reality show I never signed up for?" That line alone has been reshared tens of thousands of times, resonating with users who feel like spectators in an emotional roller coaster none of them anticipated. TikTok, unsurprisingly, has taken things to another level entirely. Users are uploading frame-by-frame breakdowns of the altercation seen in the video, analyzing every word, gesture, and facial expression. These clips are generating millions of views within mere hours, indicating just how invested the public has become in this very private matter that has somehow spilled into public space. Everyone has something to say, but beyond the loud opinions, a common thread among many viewers is concern for one person in particular, Teyana. The comment sections of countless videos and posts are filled with sentiments like, "She deserves peace," and "This is just too much." The internet may thrive on drama, but there's also a strong current of empathy for her and what she must be going through. Even some celebrities have stepped into the conversation, not to add fuel to the fire, but to call for calm and compassion. Their messages are centered around the importance of maintaining respect, especially when a child is involved. They're urging everyone to remember that, behind the entertainment and spectacle, there is a real human cost to this very public fallout. These voices of reason are few compared to the waves of chaos online, but they carry weight and are gaining traction. With all this noise, the big question everyone is asking now is what happens next. Speculation is rampant, but there are a few possibilities being floated around. Teyana might find herself forced to make a public statement soon, just to get ahead of the narrative and take back control of her story. If she chooses to remain silent, she risks letting others shape the story in ways that might not be fair to her or her family. Meanwhile, Iman, especially if he feels like his role as a father is being minimized or threatened, might start exploring legal options. This could include pushing for changes in custody arrangements or more formal co-parenting agreements. Given how intense emotions are running, it's not unlikely that the courts might become involved at some point. As for the new man in this tangled web, he's at a crossroads too. He could choose to stay quiet and let the storm pass, avoiding further public scrutiny. Or he might feel the need to speak out, defend his actions, and clarify his position. If he does speak up, that could stir up even more conflict and prolong the public spectacle. His next move could significantly influence how people continue to view him, and whether or not he becomes a long-term part of this public saga. Regardless of how each individual moves forward, there's one undeniable truth. Whatever Teyana does next will shape the direction this story takes. She might choose to retreat from the spotlight temporarily, focusing on her own mental well-being and prioritizing her daughter. Her team, behind the scenes, is almost certainly working tirelessly to manage public perception and reduce the damage this situation has caused. The goal is to protect her brand, her reputation, and most importantly, her peace. Despite all these swirling uncertainties, one outcome remains possible: that Iman and the new man could come face to face again. If that happens, especially without proper communication or boundaries, things could spiral further. That's why people close to the situation, and even those just observing from afar, are hoping for cooler heads to prevail next time. There's a real desire among fans and followers for maturity and emotional restraint to take center stage. At the heart of all this noise and drama is a child who didn't choose any of this and deserves a peaceful, stable environment above all else. The internet may thrive on messiness and spectacle, but those who are truly paying attention know that what matters most is not who wins the argument or whose side people are on. What truly matters now is whether the adults involved can put their egos aside, make responsible decisions, and ensure that the child caught in the middle comes out of this with as little emotional damage as possible. That's what everyone is quietly hoping for, even if the timeline makes it hard to believe. From passion to pure chaos, this love triangle has taken a sharp, dangerous turn. What started as a breakup has now turned into a full-on public feud, with three very different perspectives clashing in the worst way. A protective ex, a confident new man, and a mother just trying to find peace. This is the kind of drama nobody wants to be a part of, but everyone's talking about. That screaming match wasn't just noise. It revealed deep pain, unresolved emotions, and egos too big to back down. Teyana is now walking a tightrope, every move she makes analyzed by millions. Iman's fury may come from a place of love and fatherhood, but it's risking everything. And the new bae, whether friend or lover, now carries a spotlight that might burn more than it shines. As much as fans are glued to the drama, most are praying it doesn't get worse. For the sake of Teyana, for Iman, and especially for the child at the center, this war needs to end before anyone else gets hurt. But one thing is certain, this story is far from over.